Hi, good evening. Let me see if I can improve the light a little bit here. Okay. Hi, anyone listening? My name is Tamika. I'm a nurse practitioner and holistic health and wellness coach. I just thought I'd do a brief live before going to bed, actually. And so today's topic is about small changes that can help to improve your health. Small daily habits that can be implemented and can have a big impact on your health over time. And so, especially with the New Year's coming around and everyone wants to have a New Year's resolutions, and I've spoken out about this. If you need to make changes to your life, to your diet and lifestyle, you don't have to wait until New Year's. You don't have to wait until your birthday or the summer. You don't have to wait until Monday, next week, or next month. Today is the day to make changes. So just keep that in mind. But now that we're at the new year, and a lot of people are looking at making diet and lifestyle changes, but it can be overwhelming. I just wanted to talk about some small changes that can have a big impact. Thank you for the likes. Please share and follow if you don't follow me. My name is Tamika. I'm a nurse practitioner and holistic health and wellness coach. I help people reclaim their health, reverse chronic diseases, reduce their need for medication, and sustainable, healthy weight loss through holistic diet and lifestyle changes. So you can follow my page or visit my website, vnpscoach.com, to learn more about my services. And so, what are some small changes that you can make from now that can, if you continue with these changes over the course of the year, completely transform your health? And so the first thing, and I just made a little video about this, was staying hydrated, improve your hydration. Most people are chronically dehydrated, or on the other end of the spectrum, they think that they're very hydrated because they drink tons of plain water, but they're urinating frequently throughout the day. And what they fail to realize is that you're urinating a lot of your electrolytes and minerals, and you actually drinking a lot of plain water is counterproductive for your hydration. So, staying hydrated throughout the day, trying to have a variety of different fluids. Uh, but yes, you should still drink water, but I suggest adding a little bit of salt. I mentioned in the video a pinch of salt. I actually do more than a pinch. My water generally does taste salty, but I'm okay with that. So, you could salt to taste with a good quality salt like Celtic salt or Redmond's real salt, or whatever good quality salt you may use. And adding a little salt, adding something to your water allows your body to utilize that fluid more efficiently, and it helps to keep you from losing a lot of the electrolyte and minerals through urination. So, but staying hydrated in general is very important for your overall health. It's important for your brain, it's important for your skin, it's important for every organ. So there's literally no downside to prioritizing your hydration. And the goal shouldn't be that you're frequently urinating throughout the day, living in the bathroom, and you certainly don't want to be urinating frequently overnight. So you should aim for about half your weight in pounds in fluid ounces spread throughout the day. And that is a good goal, roughly, depending on your weight, ideal body weight, at least for your height. That's a good goal to aim for with your hydration. And you should be looking to urinate about every 3 hours or so, and the urine should be light yellow, not completely clear. Okay, so that's a sign that you're just drinking too much and you're urinating too much if it's completely clear and you're urinating frequently. So that's the one thing to consider is staying hydrated throughout the day can have great impact on your health. And you could, buy a huge water bottle or a huge, bottle and fill that up a couple times a day, depending on the size of the bottle. You don't have to make this a big, expensive type of process or something that's going to be overwhelming for you. Find a way to implement it in your day seamlessly so it's easy for you to stick to. The second thing that I mentioned in my video is mindful eating. And anyone who follows me knows that I'm big on whole foods diet. And what I call whole foods are meat, eggs, fruits, and vegetables, good quality dairy if you tolerate it. Um, and, having a whole foods diet, hands down, is probably one of the biggest things that you can implement to improve your health. But in addition to adopting a whole foods diet, is mindful eating. Taking the time to chew your food thoroughly, to savor your food and enjoy your food, that can really help to give you more clear satiety signals and help to keep you from overeating. It also helps to improve your digestion, and it helps to reduce some of the stress and anxiety around eating, which can hel- uh, cause a unhealthy relationship with food if you find that you're always under a lot of stress or there's a lot of anxiety around meal times. So, mindful eating and adopting a mostly whole foods diet can have a significant impact on your health. And you can do this incrementally. You don't have to throw out all of, the processed foods that you have in your house. You just start with one meal per day. You change over to whole foods, and once you're used to doing that, you could do that maybe 2 to 4 weeks, and then after that you have a second meal that is changed over to all whole foods. And over time you will find that a majority of your meals are whole foods, and that's what you're eating a majority of the time, with your goal being 85 to 90% of your diet as a whole foods diet. That will help with chronic disease reduction, medication need, that helps to improve blood pressure management, blood sugar management, inflammation. And then, of course, it can help to get you to a healthy weight if you suffer from excessive weight. So, once again, any new people, my name is Tamika. I'm a nurse practitioner and holistic health and wellness coach. And we're just talking about some small and simple changes that you can make to improve your health over time. Some people, when they're implementing healthy diet and lifestyle changes, tend to get overwhelmed by making a lot of big changes at once. So you want to implement some changes, small changes over time. And if you stick to them, you will see great results. Thanks for the likes. And so another thing is regular movement throughout the day. So it's not just structured exercise. Yes, that's important for health, but implementing just daily movement spread throughout the day, which helps to break up the sitting. Prolonged sitting is stressful for the body and terrible for your health, mentally and physically. So breaking that up with walking throughout the day, taking stairs, standing and stretching if you're sitting at a desk for a long time. These are all things that can be very helpful for mental and physical health. And so, getting movement throughout the day, what they call NEAT, non exercise activity thermogenesis, and that is kind of the calories and energy that's needed for your daily movement outside of structured physical exercise. And that can have a big impact on maintaining a healthy weight. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate you guys. And so, moving throughout the day, walking, I especially like to walk at lunchtime. I might spend, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes if I'm going to have lunch, to eat my lunch. And then I go outside, I get fresh air, I get some sun exposure, and I'm walking around and moving my body. I get outside of the building. So, there's a lot of reasons to try to get walking in, outdoors especially, throughout the day if you can, because that can really help with chronic stress related to your job, related to prolonged sitting, related to indoor toxins. And so, getting some physical activity throughout the day, movement throughout the day, can really help with your health. And you start with something small. You go and walk around for 5 or 10 minutes. So you don't have to, once again, don't make big, overwhelming changes that you can't stick to, is my point. So I'm just trying to give you guys some suggestions on the changes that you can make that can be helpful, and if you stick to them over time, you will continue to see improvement. And once you've mastered these changes, you it should be compounded. You add more, you continue to make more positive and healthy changes, and before you know it, you've turned your entire diet and lifestyle around to put you on the path to health and wellness, and overall just feeling better, achieving healthy weight if you're having issues there as well. So, getting regular physical activity throughout the day is very important. And then, last but certainly not least, and once again, if you guys follow me, I'm always talking about sleep, the importance of good quality sleep, a goal of 7 to 9 hours, uninterrupted, if possible, can really have a significant impact on your mental and physical health. So, don't hesitate to prioritize sleep. Sleep should always be, high on the list of priorities when it comes to health and wellness and maintaining a healthy weight. During the time of sleep, that's when your body is kind of cleaning house, essentially, right? Breaking down some of the old structures, and reducing inflammation and optimizing your immune system. So there's a lot of things that happen in sleep that has a significant impact on your health over time, normalizing hormones and neurotransmitters. So there's a lot of work that occurs when you're asleep. So if you cut your sleep short, or if you're the kind of person that gets up in the middle of the night and you're eating and you're doing all these things, or you go to sleep with the TV on and blue light exposure and all of that right before bed, that's not ideal. Even this, me making this, doing this live right now, is not ideal. um, I hope that you guys are getting some benefit from this, because I am potentially sacrificing good quality sleep by doing this. So ideally, you want to make sure that your sleep is of good quality and minimally interrupted, so that your body can do all of those amazing things that it has to do to maintain your health, that it can't really do during the day, because all of the activity and energy, and the other responsibilities that are actively going on within your body, it has to wait till all of those things are kind of not active, to be able to implement this other phase of maintaining your health. So don't neglect the importance of good quality sleep, and you try to make sure you're getting enough sleep, so that you wake up feeling rested and ready to take on the next day. So, those are just four things that I wanted to talk about as a good first place to start. This is especially for beginners. These are beginners' recommendations. So, if you guys are, already experts, or seasoned health and wellness practitioners, and you already implement a lot of health and wellness uh, modalities within your life, that's fantastic. But some people, especially around the new year, when people are looking for different things that they could do to improve their health for the year, these are a few changes that I think is worth implementing, and that it's not that challenging for a beginner, especially if you do it in a stepwise fashion, and you are making changes slowly that you can stick to. And that's a common mistake that people make at the new year. Big changes, they throw out everything in their pantry and their fridge. They buy all this food that they don't know how to cook, or they don't actually like, and then they end up not eating it. So you're wasting money. Or you have these big gym memberships and commitments. You make these commitments, maybe with a personal trainer, to go to the gym, I don't know, 5 days a week, and you go from not going to the gym at all to going 5 days a week, and then you find that you can't keep up with that. And so, you make all of these big aggressive changes, and before, within a few weeks, you're back to your old habits because the changes were just so extreme, they weren't sustainable for you. Don't get me wrong, over time you certainly can, plenty of people go to the gym 5 days a week and do just fine, or plenty of people can consume a whole foods diet easily, right? Meat, eggs, fruits, and vegetables. And you learn how to prep these things. You do meal prep to make it more convenient for yourself. And so over time you learn how to manage these things. But the problem with the beginners is they make a lot of big changes that they see the more experienced people doing, and then when they find that it's more challenging than they realize, they abandon the whole thing and go back to their previous habits that put them in the situation that they're in and that they're unhappy about. So just my advice is take it slow and try to implement a few changes here and there. And once those changes have become solid habits, you bring in more, and before you know it, you are one of those more advanced people with a great repertoire of diet and lifestyle habits that are getting you to your health and weight goals. So thanks guys for listening in. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Please like and follow if you are interested in this kind of information, holistic health and weight loss coaching information. Um, and hopefully, if I can, I'll try to check you guys again tomorrow. But just keep an eye out for my health and wellness videos. Thanks for joining.